D-Lo 404 Boxing. Alright, y'all. I want to talk about this Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder trilogy. Not taking place right now. We all, I ain't gonna say we all, but I saw saw and heard the interview with Bob Arum where he spoke with Blue Blood about the contract and about what happened. And basically where he said that, Wilder's team isn't at fault. It's not that Wilder doesn't want to fight, regardless of Tyson Fury saying that. And Frank Warren kind of said the same thing. Bob did say that, about basically that the contract expired for them to make the fight, but he said that, the reasons were they didn't really have anywhere they could have a fight with fans. The networks didn't want to put the fight on at that time because of other things going on with college football. And then he also talked about the kind of money that they had to pay the guys, that they had to have a venue where they could fill it up with fans, and to be able to pay these guys these massive purses that they were going to have to get for that trilogy. So with all of that said, he essentially said that it wasn't on Wilder's team or on Wilder that the fight wasn't happening. But then I read an article today where he says that he's convinced that, not that he thinks, he says he's convinced that Wilder's co-manager, Shelly Finkel, didn't even read the contract for the third match against Tyson Fury. So he says that, Finkel's wrong if he believes that Wilder still has options for a third fight against Tyson Fury. So when I hear things like that, that makes me feel like the third fight may never happen without somebody getting in the middle and basically making it happen. Because it sounds like Team Fury is walking away from this fight and it's like to be determined whether or not they're going to ever have a fight. And they're going ahead with trying to get this fight in the interim on December 5th. And then they're trying to go into this fight with AJ that they're supposedly already agreed to, a 2-fight deal with AJ. So, we'll see how all of this plays out. I find it hard to believe that Shelly Finkel didn't read the contract and that there's some language in there about it expiring and he just overlooked it or didn't see it or just assumed that in good faith that everything that was being talked about verbally was in the contract and they were good. I mean, that doesn't make any sense to me at all. The odds of that happening, in my opinion, are slim to none. But what do I know? I'm not on the inside of any of these details or any of that stuff. On the outside looking in. I'm just a boxing fan who loves to watch boxing, loves to talk about boxing, loves to support the sport of boxing. But either way it goes, we'll have to see whether or not this fight ever takes place and, what happens next for either guy. Whether Tyson Fury does have his fight on December 5th, and if he does, what Wilder does after that. That's all I got to say on the subject. D-Lo 404 Boxing. I'm out. Peace.